I'm not going to go into too deep as to why that. Oh yeah, I will go in too deep. It was when my marriage fell apart. Yes. And then everything collapsed, and then it imploded, and then that's when I slid into depression for about a year. Fortunately, I was able to pull myself out of that. And that was almost like reprogramming myself. I had to gain my confidence back, and I had to get my esteem back, and I had to get my voice back. And by doing those things a little at a time, I was able to start coming back out in the community and start living again. But during that time when I pulled away, it wasn't fun at all, you know. And then that's what I noticed with these individuals that I support and that I walk with, is that when they're unwell, it's hard to communicate with them and it's hard to meet them where they're at. But once you start working with somebody slowly, and I think the first thing that we have to work on is trust with any relationship, and then we can start working on communication, and then we can start addressing their mind, their body, their spirits, and their emotions. Usually what I work on first is their body, the physical aspect of stabilizing someone. So I'll get them to a doctor, I'll get them to a dentist, I'll get their eyes checked. I will do all of these things to get them stabilized physically. And then we'll start working on their mental wellness, you know, and see where they're at there. There's been some individuals that I've supported over the years that, you know, getting them to see a doctor, getting them to see a proper diagnosis was very, very beneficial to have them stabilized in their life, because they need a foundational base to work on. You know, I look at the physical, then I work on the mental, and then the spiritual, and then the emotional. I always do like a holistic assessment when I start working with someone. And when you're working with somebody who has a disability, especially mental health, where they're unwell, you can't be faced with barriers. You need to have an open door policy so you can walk in, you can sit down, you can accompany them, and you don't have to go through all of this paperwork. You don't have to wait for appointments. You need to do it in the moment, then, there, and now.